So this cotton right here is from a cheap value brand. It didn't come with the, I think that's the high quality cotton right here that came with the product. This one here has little dots in it, like you'll notice seeds or whatever. You'll notice they will probably spark a little bit more or adhere to your mesh wire, but not a big deal. This cotton right here is probably $2 per ton. Once you start building yourself, you'll notice the price of everything is going to be a whole lot cheaper. You don't have to order coils or spend $5 or $6 for a coil that may last a week, you know. So, but this is a high quality cotton. It's been not fluff, but it's been I don't know what they do to it, but it's pure, man. That looks good. It doesn't have those little dots in there. So this might be expensive price wise, but my friend told me about a product you can get at some kind of beauty supply. I think it's called nephilim cotton, hybrid cotton. I think you get it at Sally's Beauty Supply. What do you call that stuff? Anyway, it's like a hybrid, but I'll let y'all look into that. So I have put this cotton into this little plastic tube that comes with this for placing inside the device here. And you want to be careful because, like I said, this mesh is more sensitive than the one that come with it. So sometimes you might want to take something to mash that little spring-loaded thing down. Insert this over here. And just put it through like that. Okay? And then go ahead and pull your, well, you might have to hold your cotton. Now, even though this cotton is the cheap version, you can still pull it apart when you get a big clump of it. You can still pull it apart to have enough thickness that's going to press up against the dome. And that's what you want. You don't want your cotton to be super packed that it can't, you know, easily flow the juice or easily absorb the juice. But you definitely want it to press up against the, so sometimes regardless of what you get, you want to pull this apart a little bit, make sure it's, and what you wind up doing is you actually, before you put it in this plastic tube, is you're gonna fluff it a little bit. This is just an example. Like if this part was cut off, you're just gonna, you basically squeeze it, mash it, compress it, and put it in the tube. That way when it gets in here, it's gonna, you know, of course, expand a little bit. So that's what you want. Some call this a bow tie. It's not a bow tie on mine, but let's go ahead. They say 45-degree angle. Watch your fingers. Get close to the mesh. 45 degrees, if you can eyeball it. 45 degrees here. Pretty cute, huh? Now here's where your tweezers come in. My friend calls this, you want to fluff the cotton. It's kind of a cotton picker. Just want to go through and separate it a little bit. Let's go ahead and use these little scissors to get some of these snags. Basically what you're doing is you're going to make it easier to absorb, and when this expands or contracts with the juice, won't be too big of a problem and clog itself, you know, because when the cotton expands or gets juicy, you know, it can block itself, just like, you know, how they used to say don't throw your cigarettes into the toilet because that cotton would back it up. You know, it's like anybody who puts that nasty tobacco or paper inside a urinal, it'll just dam itself up, you know. Or you could put pepper inside a, inside of a fuel line, stop a leak, but you don't want to do it ever. Try that at home, you know. But pepper and things like that, yeah, you can clog stuff up. So cotton's the same thing. You just want to tuck it in. Did I get too far off the camera? So once you cut it at 45-degree angle, get some trimmings off of it, you're going to tuck it inside this little dwell, I guess you could say. You'll see where it shows through this slot. Okay, we're good to go. I'm going to finalize it with another video, and we'll be done.